What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Back here on Madden 23, you guys yesterday voted for the most for the Green Bay Packers. Of course, I had to bring you this. And today, Madden 23, we're going to be rebuilding the Green Bay Packers. Before we get in today's video, make sure you guys drop a like at this one. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. As always, greatly appreciated. Also, comment down the next team you guys want to see. I also have a football podcast with three of my friends. Link to that's in the description if you're interested in that. But looking at the Green Bay Packers and what they kind of look like going into this season, obviously the biggest question mark with Green Bay is the wide receiver core. What are we going to see out of this wide receiver core? What is Aaron Rodgers? Who is going to be his new favorite weapon? All kinds of things are kind of question marks right now. But if you look at what the team is looking like as of right now, you have Elton Jenkins, Bakhtiari, John Runyon, Myers, Newman. You have Allen Lazard, Sammy Watkins, Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs. You got Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon. So for the most part, the offense is pretty solid. You just really don't know what you're getting out of Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson. Watkins also could reinvent himself a little bit. Once upon a time, used to be a really good wide receiver. Lazard could maybe step up into a wide receiver one role. We just don't know. Aaron Rodgers is QB. So we're hoping for the best there, and Jordan Love. But the strength of this team is probably going to be the defense, man. They've invested a lot in this new defense, and it's honestly a pretty solid damn defense. We have Darnell Savage, Adrian Amos, Eric Stokes, Jair Alexander, Jerron Reed, Deontay Wyatt, who they drafted, and Kenny Clark and Dean Lowry. So there's a lot to be excited about. You have Quay Walker. They also drafted in round 1. I believe from the Devontae Adams trade. Of course, they use these picks on one of these two. I can't remember exactly which one, but I actually low-key want to start Deontay Wyatt over Dean Lowry. No, just kind of want to give him some reps there. So for this first season, I'm not going to be doing anything just because I want to see how this, the simulation goes for Green Bay. Obviously, the biggest thing is trying to get a wide receiver for this team, improving the offensive line a little bit while keeping Elton Jenkins and just trying to keep the defense as improved as possible. So the defense is great. Offense, I don't know if we need to change the scheme for it to be a little bit better, but it looks like we can be a little bit better at 85%. So, and then defensively, we'll leave that at a base 3-4. So I'm just going to simulate season number 1 to Aaron Rodgers under center. We're going to see how things go. I don't know if he retires immediately or what, because I feel like every time I do a pack, or if I'm rebuilding another team, I meet up with the Packers, it's usually not Aaron Rodgers starting at quarterback anymore. So not really sure what happens there. Hopefully he doesn't retire too early on us and we have him for the full video. Let's simulate to the playoffs. Let's see how we do. And hopefully we're still dominating the NFC North in our playoff team still. But the biggest thing is getting some wide receivers for this, for this team. So at the end of the season, the Chicago Bears, the team that Aaron Rodgers owns, wins the division at 10-7. We went 8-9, so we did not even make the playoffs, man. That's crazy. So if we go look at the player stats real quick, offense was third in the NFL, which is not really where I expected. I expected the defense to be really good, and they were bad. So the defense sucked. That's usually been the story for Green Bay, but honestly, man, I feel like with what they were able to invest on the defense, I don't think that is the case we would get. So, do I really need to get wide receivers, or I need to, get, freaking weapons on the defense? That's crazy. So, Aaron Jones, Aaron Rodgers were great. Receiving-wise, Lazard, Sammy Watkins. So, it looks like Aaron Rodgers made the most of what he had. So, I still do want to give him, a really good wide receiver, though, just because I feel like that'd be fun. Defensively, we were bad. Rashawn Gary, 13, 9 for Preston Smith, 7.5, but overall, very disappointing. The only thing I could think to maybe do is improve the cornerback position. I guess it was a little lackluster, but that's literally it. So not a ton of cap space to work with, it looks like, which is kind of disappointing, which I kind of figured would probably be the case for this team. So not really sure how we free up money for this roster. It's going to be tough, but we're going to give it our best shot. So we have $42 million in cap space, which isn't a ton. Cowboys win the Super Bowl over the Chiefs. But we're going to have to get to work, man. So we're still going to have our draft picks as well. So we can maybe use draft picks in trades or whatever it may be. But as long as Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback still, we should be good. As long as that is the case. If he's not, then that becomes literally definitely a problem. So let me just make sure Rodgers didn't just somehow retire on me. And he is still here, so that's great. So our weapons at wide receiver, we don't have a single star development wide receiver, which I think is a problem. It's just not good. Defensively, Devondre Campbell up superstar. So did Preston Smith. Jair, I thought Jair was already superstar. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Then you have Stokes and Rasul Douglas, which isn't bad. I guess the one thing I could maybe get is another corner. I don't know. But definitely not the greatest defensive performance out of my defense. So we definitely need to figure out what we need to do there. The offense was solid. Still want to get wide receivers, though. As far as guys that we need to re-sign, we have, I know Elton Jenkins will be here because I get him in free agency a lot. Allen Lazard is a free agent. Chris Barnes is a free agent. Jerron Reed is a free agent. All right, so let's start off with getting Elton Jenkins back. I definitely think I want Elton Jenkins back. If I can get him back, that'd be fantastic. Want to keep the offensive line as much as possible. Then Adrian Amos, he is 30 years old, but Definitely love to keep him around as well, so I'll give him an offer, and he is back. So Adrian Amos is back. That puts us like 16 million. Our tight end position isn't the greatest in the world. Or should we be, maybe draft a tight end. Let's draft a tight end. And then Sammy Watkins, I'm not bringing back. Lazard, I probably won't bring back either. I love Lazard, but honestly, I want to go spin big in free agent. I want to go spin big at wide receiver. So, and then Chris Barnes for depth, I wouldn't mind bringing him back. So I'll offer him a contract and he's back. So Chris Barnes is back. Okay. So Watkins and then Lazard and Tanya. So I'm getting rid of all of Aaron Rodgers' former weapons, even though they did nothing wrong. They literally didn't do anything wrong. But I just want to invest in like a really good wide receiver if possible. So let's go see if there's anybody on the team I can also cut away potentially. So as far as savings are concerned, we got 12 million on Aaron Jones. We got 11 million on Rashawn Gary, which I'm not doing. Darnell Savage could free up about 8 million. Bakhtiari 5. Lazard, we can't cut. Obviously, he's a free agent. Anybody else? Rasul Douglas. Not a ton we can do. So it's not going to be easy to get better. So I think what we're going to do is probably we're going to be using trades in one free agent signing. I think we're going to be doing like one free agency signing and then trades as well. So trades are going to be our best friend, and then the draft is going to be our best friend as well. So looking at the weapons right now outside of Aaron Jones, there's literally nothing. You have Romeo Dobbs, you have Christian Watson, which I like both of them. I wouldn't mind maybe one of them in the slot. The offensive line seemed like it did a fine enough job, so I'm not going to focus on the offensive line too much. So hopefully we can find a way to get like one of these guys playing the slot, but we get 2 good wide receivers. And then on the defensive side of the ball, I really like what we have. I think the only thing, I guess we could use an end as well, but I want to get like a better corner. That's like my only question. Like I feel like if we get a better corner, maybe that helps out a lot. So let's see how we can do. Let's go to free agency and let's see what position we want to spend on. And then the trade market also going to be our good friend. So Terry McLaurin is out here. Obviously he's not even supposed to be here. Jerron Payne. You have Robinson, you have David Montgomery, Dawson Knox, which we do need a tight end. So maybe we spend big on a tight end here in Dawson Knox. Jamel Dean is here. Okay, let's look at our position. Cornerback, Jamel Dean has interest. Rocky Sin, superstar development. Kind of like the idea of him. AJ Boye, Bryce Callahan, Ronald Darby. I mean, he's sitting at superstar development. Like, do I pass up on that? Mike Hughes also sitting at superstar development. Kind of like the idea of him, but he has no interest in signing with me. But right now he has no other offers. So he takes a little bit of my chunk away. Okay, I'm going to offer Mike Hughes a contract. Superstar development corner. And then the other one was, like I said, we needed an end, which we have Jadeveon Clowney. You have Smoot out here. You have Deron Payne, Greg Gaines. And then you have Yannick Ngakoue, which they don't have any interest. And then Bryce Huff at 25 years old. He has 3 interested teams, but he could be an intriguing signing. If I get him though, that's going to be everything. So go to my signings, targeted. So let's see, we're on the hunt for, so Mike Hughes and Bryce Huff. Okay, so if I get them, that gives me like little to no trade room. But you know what, if we get both of them, I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and see. If we get Bryce Huff, I'm feeling good about that. And we get both of them. So that gives us little to no money, but we get a superstar development corner and a star development young edge. So that is great. The only problem is we don't have any money, like literally none. So the rest is going to have to come through the draft or trades, which 510K is not a lot to work with. So not sure how we're going to, accomplish this, but getting Bryce Huff and then getting Mike Hughes, I'm feeling fantastic about. Mike Hughes hopefully is going to be just another guy that we can kind of have. I'm going to start him, not over Jair, but you get what I'm saying. So Jair and Mike Hughes, superstar development corners. So the defense, I'm golden on. I love my defense. I'm cool with it. It looks great. Offensively, we have little to no weapons. That is the biggest issue right now that we are facing. I don't want to have to continue to rely on rookies. I want to get one veteran wide receiver or a tight end, which we could have spent on Dawson Knox. But how do I do that is the question. I have no idea. We got to try to pull something off. So team salaries, once again, gonna have to cut as little as possible, but while saving some money. So I want to keep the team intact as much as I can. My punter I can cut away and free up 1 million. AJ Dillon I can cut away. I am going to cut the tight end I have currently, even though he did nothing. That just gives me 1 million to work with. And then what else we got? Savings wise, so it gets a little tough, but we're going to continue to look. So we free up 1 million. And then is there anybody else? Like we can free up 1 million on Jonathan Garvin. Going to be cutting some depth away. So that should get me enough to just let alone trade for a tight end or a wide receiver. That is what I'm going to be doing here. So that should be good. I'll make one more cut, probably on not AJ Dillon, but maybe Vernon Scott. I'll cut Vernon Scott, and then that should give me enough to maybe make a little bit of a wiggle room trade. So let's see if we can do that. Hopefully we can. All right, boys, I'm trading a second in this draft, a fourth and a third, and I'm getting Elijah Moore from the New York Jets. I needed a wide receiver, and we get Elijah Moore to do that. So that is just going to be a little bit of an upgrade on the offense, which we desperately needed. So the first round pick is going to go to a tight end or a wide receiver, and then my third round pick is going to be going to a wide receiver or tight end as well. So getting Elijah Moore is great. That's just another weapon we needed, and now we can head to the draft because that's going to be another good way that we get better. So hopefully, with that addition of Elijah Moore, that strengthens the wide receiver core a little bit more. Like I said, the biggest problem was not really the wide receiver core. It was the defense, but the defense is already really good. I honestly feel like that was just a fluke simulation for the defense. I maybe changed the scheme and things changed a little bit, but let's head to the draft. Let's get into this draft. We do have a high draft pick, so we should be able to get a good tight end and a good wide receiver. Either way, at pick 13, that is what the game plan is going to be. So at pick 13, which one do we want is the question. Whatever is available is kind of what we're taking. So we have Jackson Smith. I don't know how to continue to say, I don't know how to say that name completely. You have Noah Swell, but again, we're focusing on offense. He's got A catch, B catching, A deep route, A to C release. He looks like a stud. Don't know much about him, but he is hidden development, and we get ourselves a wide receiver for Aaron Rodgers. So hopefully he's a really good overall immediately. So round 313, this needs to be a tight end. Hopefully we have a good tight end available in round 3. Not really sure if that'll be there, but we have to hope for the best. So round 3, pick 13, we have none other than Garrett Williams, Derek Hall, which we know, and then tight ends. Do we have good tight ends? Marvin Mims is here. We have Duke. We have Tyler Davis. Not a single tight end in sight. Man, I probably should have used my free agency signing on, honestly, Kevin Knox, because we could have maybe just grabbed a end here. As far as tight ends are concerned, we literally have nothing here. So this was not a good tight end class. Okay. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I will invest in something different then. So, or can I squeeze a tight end out of this pick? Maybe through trades. I'm going to try that first. I'm going to try to trade away this pick. Let's pause this draft. I'm going to see all my options that I have, and I'm going to see if I can use this third round pick to trade for a tight end potentially. All right, so I'm trading a third and a second and a fourth in order to get Dallas Goedert from the Philadelphia Eagles. That solves our tight end problem, and that is what I needed to do. So just like that, we do not have another pick in this draft other than round 5. So I'm going to see if I can get a steal of a wide receiver in round 5 potentially, and then I'm done. So we get Dallas Goedert. So we've reinvented the offense and the defense. But the problem is, I think next year we're definitely going to lose a lot of people. So I'm going to probably go Rashad Torrance here, or Tyreek Smith, or Tyke Smith. One of these guys hopefully ends up being pretty good. I'm going to take Rashad Torrance here. Hidden development free safety in round 5. I'll take it. I was thinking about a wide receiver, but you know what? I'm excited to see if Christian Watson or Romeo Doubs can step up in the slot for us. And that is going to be your new weapons in Green Bay. So we'll see how this next season goes. I'm excited. I'm optimistic. Defense needs to be better, and then we should be a playoff team. And just like that, the wide receiver we got in round 1 is a 79 overall. So we have Elijah Moore, Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Amari Rodgers. Feeling very good. We've reinvented this wide receiver core. Dallas Goedert is a 87 overall. So that is fantastic. We're feeling good about that. So as far as the scheme is concerned in the offense was really good last year. So I don't really necessarily need to change the scheme, but if it can be better, we run it. If not, we'll run vertical. I think it was vertical zone run that we ran. Okay. Defense, on the other hand, is a very bad 78%. So if we can be better, then we're moving it, right? So 4-3, 4-6 defense. I don't really want to run a 4-3 though. Base 3-4 is pretty poverty, which is kind of surprising, but I think that might be because we have the positions not correct. So let me take a look at this real quick. So taking a look at the defense right now. Is Bryce Huff listed as left end? Which he might be. He's listed at right end. And then maybe Deontay Wyatt is listed as left end as well. Or right end as well. Let's see. He is listed at right end. So I guess I'll move. Let me move Bryce Huff to left end. I don't know if that makes any difference at all. It kind of looks like it will, but we'll see. So let me move Bryce Huff to left end. Not sure this will make a difference, but I need my defense to be much better than last year. It was just not good enough. I thought this would be the strength of my team last year, and it just wasn't. The offense was much better. So I'm not sure that makes a difference. Generate best lineup. And does that make any difference? Yeah, it does. So I guess if you have positions wrong, it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. So that's kind of interesting to note. So defense goes up to an 82% with this moved around a little bit, which is great. And then offensively, this is your team. So didn't improve the offensive line at all, which I'm okay with. Jenkins we were able to keep him. We got a wide receiver, 2 new wide receivers, got a new tight end as well from Philadelphia. So this is the year we got to get it done, man, because honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to keep everybody after this season. So, and I don't even know if Aaron Rodgers is going to stick around. So this has got to be the year we win a championship, and hopefully that will be the case. And just like that, this year things went so much better. 15-2, and we get the bye in wild card weekend. So we doubled down on this season, and it paid off. I'm super happy about that. We got a couple upgrades here, and I'm really excited to look at the roster and then look at the stats as well. So I want to see if development traits change at all for this season, because I want to see what our development trait for. Okay, so we ended up being star development. He's up to an 86 overall. The team is 15-2 and absolutely thriving right now on the defensive side of the ball. Not much has changed here, but we have a lot of depth, so I'm feeling good about that. Let's go take a look at the stats real quick, and let's see how this went. So I'm assuming both sides of the ball were phenomenal. Offense was first in the NFL, which you love to see. And defensively, we were top 3. That is where I wanted to be. Defense 64-15 out of Aaron Rodgers. Are you kidding me right now? How is this man not gonna win a Super Bowl this year? You cannot go 64-15. Isn't that like the freaking record by a mile? And Peyton Manning said it at like 50 or something like that. Or maybe Mahomes broke it. I don't know. 1,600 yards, 10 touchdowns for Aaron Jones. Elijah Moore had 1,900 yards and literally 20 touchdowns. 16 for Jackson as a rookie. 10 from Christian Watson, 1,100 yards for him. Dallas Goedert, 1,013. What more could you want? How many touchdowns? That is crazy amount. Defensively, sacks-wise, we had 12 from Preston Smith, 7 from Kenny Clark, 5 from Gary, 1 for Devondre Campbell, and then you had 6 interceptions from Jair Alexander, 3 from Campbell, 2 from Russell Douglas, 2 from Mike Hughes, which was an excellent addition to the team. Feeling very good. I'm feeling on top of the world right now, but we got to make sure we win these games. So we get a bye, which is great. We get to sit back and relax. Let's see what we get next week. Hopefully it's nobody too tough. We get the 9-8 Philadelphia Eagles, which I did see. So they signed Derwin James, which Madden needs to update that. And they also signed Odell Beckham. So I'm a little nervous about this one, but we can jump in here and we can have some fun. And hopefully at Lambeau, we don't choke this away. We take care of business and we move on, man. That's where we need to be. 15-2, 64 touchdowns. We cannot lose. That is not an option. So I realize records reset in the playoffs, but again, man, going 15-2 is no joke, man. If you lose in the playoffs round 1 when you're playing, it's not a good look. This is not a good look for Aaron Rodgers. So we got to come out here and we got to take care of business. Both sides of the ball are top 3. We got to make sure. Not a good start. Why are we throwing interception to start the game, Aaron Rodgers? Like, what are we doing? Come on, man. Lock it in. I know you, yeah, okay, the bye, made you a little rusty. That's fine. A little rust, shake it off a little bit. Aaron Rodgers, you do not throw interceptions at Lambeau, though. Okay, so 10-14. So far, we have the lead. Take it even higher. 10-17. They tie it up. All right, I'm not liking how we're not dominating them right now, but we do have the lead. If we can score here, that'd go a long way. There we go. 10-point game. And, okay, if we can score here, that'd be great. We get the ball, good field position, and we go up 10. That should be game, and we do beat them 31-34. Not as close as I would want it to be, but you know what? At the end of the day, we're moving on to the NFC Championship. That's all that matters. Interception to start the game was not how I wanted to start, but we did win the game, and that's what matters, like I said. So, 31-34 victory, on to the NFC Championship. So, NFC Championship time, and Aaron Rodgers and the NFC Championship don't always do that great. We get to the Los Angeles Rams here, but we're here to rewrite the script and win ourselves an NFC Championship. You just had an MVP season. You just threw 64 touchdowns. Nobody can stop you, Aaron. So come out here and do your job. Defense, on the other hand, does not get the stop we're looking for. We get it now, and we got good field position. Okay, can we go score, please? No. Okay, so far, nothing is okay. It's 7-7, and they're up 14-7. We do tie it up immediately. Need a drive, a good drive here, please. And we're going to go up 21-14. Okay, this is in a good position now. 24-14. It is 17-24. Gonna need to take a lead. There we go, 17-27. And we get good field position. And that is going to be a very nice lead for us. I don't even have to jump in. And we beat the Rams in the NFC Championship. So we're headed to the Super Bowl. And it looks like we're playing the Denver Broncos. So a Russell Wilson versus Aaron Rodgers Super Bowl. Isn't that what we just had in the Broncos video, if I'm not mistaken? And then we lost to Russell Wilson and the Broncos. So I'm on the other side this time, or we lost to the Packers. So this time I am the Packers, so we should win, right? So Elijah Moore had 97 reception yards and Jackson had 105. So on to the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers finally gets out of an NFC Championship. Let's go. So usually I don't show these too much, but people have been asking me. So I guess I saw it in front of my face this time, and I had Aaron Rodgers win MVP, which obviously it kind of figured. Coach of the Year does not go to Matt LaFleur, though, going 15-2, which is kind of crazy. MVP, or as far as Rookie of the Year is concerned, I think we also got Rookie of the Year with, Jackson got Rookie of the Year, which is awesome. But let's jump into this Super Bowl, shall we? Get to play the Denver Broncos. So this one should be a fun one. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and upgrade our players real quick. We're going to the Super Bowl on top of the world right now, and we should be ready to go win a championship. So Russell Wilson versus Aaron Rodgers here in the Super Bowl. This is very, very exciting times right now. We got to come out here and win, though, to start this off. And we're going to not go up 7-0. They do instead. Okay. We're going to go up 3-7. 10-7 would look great here. And we are going to do just that. And the Broncos respond 10-10. And we're going to go down and literally go down and do nothing. And we do nothing again. Like, why? How do we go down the field, the whole field, and then get nothing out of it? Don't make any sense. We get a stop on defense. And you know what? Your boy is coming out here, and I'm going to come out here and get a drive going, because right now, not feeling particularly great about how my offense is going downfield and we do nothing with it. So let me come out here and actually do something with it. So I'm going to have X wide open, so I'll take that. And honestly, kind of wish I could have broke out of that. Aaron Rodgers throws 1 interception this game. Why is this man throwing picks, bro? You don't throw interceptions. You're an absolute stud. You just don't do it. I have B wide open for a first down and more. We'll take that. Christian Watson gets open. Take that each and every time. And we have Aaron Jones, so we might as well start using Aaron Jones a little bit as well. I have Elijah Moore on the outside, so I don't have any like dominant wide receivers. Like, they just had a good year, but I'm not like comfortable throwing a 50-50 ball to them every time. You know what I mean? Like, if he gets open, sure, I'm down, but maybe we can try play action here and see if he gets open. I don't know. I'm not going to fully trust it, though. So I'm going to have good blocks, and I only have one option. Actually, I don't have B wide open right there. So we get Jackson again, and he just won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and he gets open. W. Let's go back to halfback dive. We got Aaron Rodgers activated now. I need blocks. My offensive line isn't the greatest in the world, so I can kind of understand why my blocks aren't the greatest, but that's okay. Tight end attack. Got Aaron Rodgers. Isn't his ability gamble, so I can like throw a pick, which I don't know why I like tested it out there, but I kind of did. I don't know if that was the case. Like, that should have been interception, but I don't know if that was because of his X factor or not. I think it was, but I could be wrong. So I'm gonna have A for the first down. Got Dallas Goedert. There we go. 19-yard line. Let's keep it moving. Play action. I like this play a lot, so if I have Dallas Goedert or more, that'd be great. I think I'm gonna have Elijah Moore. I have Goddard, actually. Wow, that whoever is covering him is super slow. I kind of threw that super late, but we're down to the 6-yard line. All we need is a good drive going, and we're doing that. So need a touchdown here. Probably need Rodgers or one of you. Hopefully get open. Rodgers is wide open, and we are gonna get in. That is a touchdown. W. So Amari Rodgers to Rodgers, touchdown. My defense gets a stop as well, correct? Nope, they do not. So your boy's coming back out here, and I'm gonna repeat it because I just want to make sure we win this game. We got to this point. Let's make sure we take care of business. Let's not let this opportunity slip away. I have Dallas Goedert wide open. So gonna take that each and every time. If you want to keep blitzing me, go ahead. Rodgers knows how to, handle it. I got this. Let me go back to the same thing again. Honestly, have Goddard again. So Dallas Goedert is an absolute stud right now, just getting open at will. 400 yards for Dallas Goedert, or 400 yards for Rodgers, not for Goddard. Imagine 400 yards with Dallas Goedert. Okay, that'd be crazy. All right, here we go, though. Let's go back to it. 4 verticals, play action read. Let's see if we have Smith open for a nice play, and I get blitzed. Like, I literally had no time. Randy Gregory comes off the edge and just absolutely demolishes me. Okay, that was nice. Good on them, but I'm gonna go and try to get something going here. It's a tight end attack. Had no blocks there. Elijah Moore, if you can maybe burn your man. I'm not gonna test it, but I feel like Dallas Goedert's been getting open, so they can't cover tight ends. I'm gonna have him again. That was a great throw. Honestly, could have been led even worse, and then that could have been a pick, but able to throw it through the zone, which is great. 24-24. Thankfully, I have Aaron Rodgers, because I feel like if that's any other quarterback, that's an interception. So usually that's probably an inaccurate pass, especially getting blitzed the way I was. But let's see if we can get Goddard or more again here. Let's see if Goddard can get open. He actually is open for a touchdown. So gonna go. Oh, that was there. Why did it? That was there. Why did that not? That was literally a touchdown. Wow. Okay. That's been happening to me lately. Let's run the football. Well, it's not really been working. Let's just go back. Okay, Goddard's going to be open again. He is going to be open. This time, an aggressive catch. He gets out the tackle. He's going to get in the end zone. Almost there. Broncos call their last timeout. So, all right, man. Dallas Goedert's been my best friend right now, and I'm going to keep going to him if I have to. But this time, I'm probably just going to run it in. Let's keep it simple. I have Aaron Jones. Going to go to HB inside zone. They're going to play goal line, and they might stop me here. My offensive line isn't the greatest, but hopefully Bakhtiari can hold his blocks over here, and he does, but there's literally no way. Okay, we have overtime, which I am just absolutely pissed right now that we got to that point and Aaron Jones is going to literally fumble on me. Like, come on. Are we really doing that? But you know what? I can't complain. We have the ball. So at least we get a chance. If this is Madden 22, I don't know. Bro, what are we doing? We did not just fumble twice in a row. I got so lucky that Watson even picked that up. Bro, I don't know what we're doing right now, but quit fumbling the damn football because we are going to lose in the Super Bowl. We literally had the victory and Aaron Jones literally just threw it away. Literally just threw it away. So I'm going to have Smith because I have a good early breakup. Okay. All right. You know what? I shouldn't even be in this overtime right now. How do I find a way to be in overtime? Like, literally the only person that would find a way to do that is me. It really is me. And we're going to get a nice gain, but that's not a first down. I don't even trust Aaron Jones right now, which is crazy. I just don't even trust him. I just don't. I have Goddard again. Goddard, you know what? You're literally just going to... You fumbled. Actually, you literally just fumbled a second ago, so I'm not sure I can trust you either, but you've been the guy I've been going to, so I don't want to just go away from you at the same time, so it's kind of tough out here, but I'm going to have Elijah Moore for a nice gain, so we'll go ahead and go to him this time. He's wearing Devontae Adams, number 17. That looks kind of crazy on him, but I want to run the football. I do, but at the same time, I do not. Like, I do not trust Aaron Jones right now. I just can't get behind trusting Aaron Jones at the moment. I literally have nobody. I'm throwing this away. That's literally no one's open at all. I'm just throwing a pick if I throw that somewhere. So, man coverage was nice for them. We need a touchdown, or honestly, I don't even know if they've had the ball. Like, if they had a chance to get the ball, I have no idea. I'm going to have Aaron Jones for a nice gain. Please don't fumble. There we go. 13 inches. We need a first down. Can I trust you to get the first down without fumbling? I don't know, but I'm going to go to you anyway. And that is a first down. If he fumbles, I was about to say, bro, if Jones fumbles right here, I'm just not having it right now. But, okay. I'm going to go to Watson, I think, for touchdown, and that is a touchdown. Is that a game? I don't know. They might get the ball. I'm not sure. Not even sure if they've had the ball yet, and they have not. Defense get the stop, and did they kick a field goal? We won. Okay. I don't know. Oh, wait. Did they miss the extra point? We blocked the extra point? What just happened? You know what? Not going to ask questions. We won. That's all that matters. So we literally fumbled twice, found a way to still win here, and I'll take that. That's all that matters here. So I'll take it. That was fantastic. I'll end it there. Hope you boys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.